Hello and welcome to another nation of Expert Gaming. I am your host NoXG James, and today we are going to be doing the prediction for Aston Villa versus Stoke. So hopefully you've enjoyed the Arsenal versus West Brom one I did earlier, and yeah, so we're going to go straight ahead. Again, I'm going to kind of give you the fixtures, give you my opinion, and then I'm going to give you the prediction right at the end, and then I'll leave your comments onto the floor. So we're going to start with Aston Villa. I believe I've got it on Safari on the results on BBC's home page. So Aston Villa currently are sitting 15th in the kind of league with 14 points. They are quite at the bottom there. They are not doing too well when it comes to it, but yeah, so we'll carry on. So we go right to the bottom and we've found December. Oh no, we need to go right to the top, in fact. At the minute, last match they drew to QPR 1-1. QPR quite a decent team. They are currently sitting last, in fact, so that's not good at all. I thought QPR were better than that, to be fair. That's actually quite surprised me that they are that low. I didn't really think they were like last. I thought they may be kind of at the bottom, but yeah, so that isn't, I'm going to withdraw my kind of statement there. That is dog awful. They definitely need to be beating them. But they did managed to beat Reading the week before 1-0, but also drew to Arsenal and then lost 5-0 to Man City, and then 3-2 to Man U. So them 3 weeks before the Reading match, they were quite beaten up. So to come off a win there, they've done their kind of hard matches and they've came off with a victory, and that is definitely a step that they need to do. Also before that, they won 1-0 to Sunderland. So again, that's how many matches are that? That's 6 matches, and they've won 3 of them, drew 1 and lost 2. That is pretty average for an average side, to be fair. I would only expect Aston Villa to reach in maybe the top 12, kind of at the bottom of the 12th maybe of the league anyway. So really that's kind of average performance from me, I would say. I wouldn't say really that there are a kind of they've got to beat these, they've got to beat these. They can kind of beat really high teams but then lose against someone stupid, to be fair. But anyway, that is kind of like a decent morale boost, I'd say. They're coming off a pretty bad game against QPR, but obviously they've got a win from Reading, so they've not gone a lot of matches without losing. So moving over to Stoke, I believe, in fact, West Brom did play someone. Just previously, we came from my last match. West Brom lost to Stoke last week. It never really said it on the bloody wiki. Maybe never updated. I thought that, but I couldn't find out how. So sorry about the incorrect data. So that maybe mean that Arsenal could win. That's kind of changing my thing now. So that's a bit stupid. But yeah, so they've won. They've won how many games in a row? In fact, they've won like 5 games they've not lost from now. QPR in November the 10th, they won 1-0. They drew to West Ham 1-1. They beat Fulham, in fact, 1-0, which is pretty decent because Fulham are quite a good side there. I think they're sitting, I'm going to say they're sitting high. They're sitting 13th. They're not too bad. But Stoke are actually sitting 9th on the table, which is pretty decent. I got to admit, you got to give them credit for it. Then they beat Newcastle 2-1, and then finally they beat West Brom last week 1-0. So who do I think is going to win? I'm going to go for, I'm thinking a bit of Stoke going on for the win. I really don't see Aston Villa beating them. Stoke look like they're on a kind of bit of a roll, and I would definitely say Stoke are going to win. As for the kind of result, I'm probably going to go for maybe a 3-1 Stoke. So I'm going to go for 3-1 Stoke. If Aston Villa win, I am going to go for a 2-0. I'll go for a 2-0. Or no, in fact, a 2-1. I'd say Stoke will definitely get a goal, if anything. But I'm going for 3-1. We will see if we are correct. So hopefully you enjoyed this kind of video. I will see you again next time. And remember to subscribe, like, and comment. Comment your opinion, definitely. And I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.